Rachel Zegler has just hit another brutal low. And this time, it isn't a meme, a viral clip, or a Twitter pile-on. This is real. Live. In front of an almost empty London theater. After the Snow White controversy, Rachel was clearly hoping her stage debut in Evita would be her comeback moment. A reset. A chance to prove the critics wrong. But instead of redemption, the numbers are telling a very different story. Despite starring in one of the most iconic musicals of all time, ticket sales are struggling, badly, and you can feel it. Not just in the empty seats, but in her recent press appearances. There's a tension there, a nervous energy. Not just nerves, regret. Because no matter how much time passes, her comments about Snow White continue to follow her, like a shadow she can't outrun. For anyone unfamiliar with the setup, Rachel Zegler is currently playing Eva Perón in the West End revival of Evita at the London Palladium. This is not a small venue. It's massive, a 2,286-seat theater, one of London's most prestigious stages. The names attached alone should guarantee success. Andrew Lloyd Webber, Tim Rice, musical theater royalty. On paper, this should be a sold-out triumph. Entire sections are going unsold. According to early booking data, more than 70% of seats remain available on multiple nights. That's not a slow start. That's a warning sign. Some tickets are listed for as low as 29.50 euros, which is shockingly cheap for a production of this caliber. And still, people aren't showing up. Even premium seats, the kind usually snapped up weeks in advance, are sitting empty, night after night. Meanwhile, online, something strange is happening. On TikTok and social media, public opinion looks completely split. A clip from the recent Met Gala shows Rachel receiving praise in the comments, while Gal Gadot, who hasn't courted controversy, is being criticized. And yet, in the real world, it's Rachel who's performing to a half-empty theater. It's like the internet and reality are operating on two different frequencies. So I decided to check for myself. I went straight to the booking page for Evita. And yes, it's true. Rows upon rows of available seats across June, July, and August. 3 every night, every section. It's almost as if people don't even realize she's performing. Or maybe they do, and they're choosing not to support. And this isn't really about Snow White anymore. It's about Rachel. A lot of viewers haven't forgotten her comments about the original story, calling the prince a stalker, dismissing the classic romance, and reframing what many fans saw as a beloved fairy tale into something that felt more like a lecture. That moment shifted public perception. And once perception changes, it's incredibly hard to win. Let's also talk about the film numbers. Snow White crossed the $200 million mark at the box office, which sounds impressive until you look. Between production costs, marketing, reshoots, and delays, Disney reportedly spent close to $600 million on the project. That means the film wasn't just underwhelming, it was a financial loss. The fallout was so severe that Disney quietly shelved its planned Tangled remake, a project rumored to be even more aggressively modernized. So what we're seeing now isn't just a theater problem. It's a symptom of something bigger. Rachel Zegler is slowly becoming one of Hollywood's most talked about cautionary tales. 5 after just one major breakout role in West Side Story, studios pushed her fast and hard. The next big Disney star, the future face of a new era, but the audience never fully signed off on that plan. And now, with Snow White flopping and her West End debut struggling to fill seats, the message from viewers seems increasingly clear. Fans want authenticity, not attitude. And theater is the one medium that doesn't lie. You can't edit a live audience. You can't filter turnout. You can't spin empty seats. If no one buys a ticket, you're performing to silence. It's honestly shocking when you think about it. The same industry that can sell out Hamilton in minutes can't even fill half the London Palladium for Evita starring Rachel Zegler. And this isn't just opening week jitters. This isn't a slow Tuesday night. It's a consistent pattern across multiple months. The London Palladium holds 2,286 seats. It's built for spectacles, for demand, for crowds. But night after night, the seats remain empty. And here's the kicker. Reports claim the show had already pulled in over $4 million in ticket sales before Rachel was even announced as the lead. So if that's true, why are there still entire rows sitting vacant now? Fans have noticed. Reddit threads are already questioning whether the casting helped or hurt demand. Some are asking whether the controversy outweighed the star power. And that's the uncomfortable question at the center of this whole situation. Is Rachel Zegler still a draw? Or has the disconnect between her public persona and audience expectations finally caught up? Because in entertainment, goodwill matters. Once it's gone, talent alone isn't always enough to carry a project. This doesn't mean her career is over, but it does mean a reckoning, maybe a moment where strategy has to change. 8:15, less lecturing, more listening. 8:20, less controversy, more connection, because audiences today are voting with their wallets. And right now, those wallets are staying close. Rachel Zegler's Evita should have been a victory lap. Instead, it's become a case study in how fast public favor can shift and how unforgiving live theater can be. And whether this becomes a turning point or the beginning of a longer decline,